12:30. Finally found a parking spot in the economy parking. Not sure I'm happy with my spot, but I found one, so that's always a good thing. $6 a day. This is what happens when you need more friends who can drive you to the airport. All right, I have arrived at the airport for my week-long trip. I'm going to Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia and New York City. And we're going with a tour company for school, and they have booked us the craziest flight thing I have ever seen in my entire life. So I left the house at 11:30 because I live an hour away from the airport, and then my flight out of here leaves at 2:30 or something like that to Seattle. Then we have like a 6-hour layover, and then we take a red-eye flight from 11:30 and then go to DC. And then when we arrived at DC, we don't even go to the hotel. We just like bust it out until the schedule says something like 9:30, return to hotel. And I was like, so I'm a little nervous that I am embarking upon 24 hours of no sleep. I'll keep you updated on that. I also feel kind of already jet lagged because later I'm going to the UK in August, and I'm going to the Edinburgh Literary Festival, and their tickets went on sale for all the speakers this morning my time at 2 a.m. So I was up at 2 manically buying tickets to see Margaret Atwood and some other amazing authors, and thankfully I was up early enough. I was 79th in line, which I thought was like pretty dang good considering I like clicked it as soon as it said purchase, and so I was able to get all the tickets that I wanted. But that wrecked my sleep last night, and now I just feel like so I'm taking just a carry-on and a personal item, and oh my god, I packed that personal item like 30,000 times, and I thought about filming it, but then I was like, this is too chaotic and absurd to film. So I made it work. I kind of like this trip because it's like a test run for my 20-day trip in August. So I don't know, how do crafty girls pack so light? I'm great at packing light, but you know what I wasn't good at it? I need my pens, I need my paints, I need my sewing, I need my books, I need my iPad with my writing on it, I need my keyboard. I mean, like, I'm a crafty, artsy person. That takes a lot of accoutrement. Anyway, so I'm gonna go catch the bus, which I just saw go by, so it'll probably be a half hour. Here we go! Yeah! Here we are at the Capitol Rotunda. We've got 2 murals that are painted by Faulkner, and a little chaotic. Like, feels like there's a line, but we keep being told there's not a line. So. To be honest, it's kind of so crazy in here with so many people that you can't really get close enough to see it without it being kind of a battle, and then you're just kind of glancing at it. So I think it's just the time of year. I'm also with a group that has like 50 people in it, and there's another tour group here, so I'm not sure if there's a better time to see it, but I'm finding it pretty challenging. So it's still beautiful to come see nonetheless. I'm finding that I'm having more success reading about it on my phone, like a Wikipedia, and on their actual page, and finding out kind of a lot more information in a more like chill way here by myself in this corner than I am like trying to shove myself in it. I mean, I laid eyes on the document, I guess that counts, but if you really want to have a chance to like investigate it, I wouldn't count on it.
enjoyed the African American Museum. However, we had limited time there, so I only got to see, I did the like C123, which was really incredible, but then I did not even climb upstairs at all. So also I'm like so stinking exhausted right now. We're running on like literally 2 hours of sleep. There's a lot of perks to traveling with a group in that you have more people to have more fun with. Things are kind of planned for you, but there's some downsides as well. You just want to go home to the motel and sleep. You can't. So I'm really anticipating that tomorrow I'll have a little bit of a better attitude, because this is intense. I mean, I left my house yesterday at 11:30 a.m. and then my plane didn't even leave to come to DC until 11:30 p.m. and then I got about like 1 hour sleep, that's like a generous estimate. And then here we are going on tour for the whole day, and I'm a museum junkie, and if this museum junkie feels so exhausted she just wants to sit down at a museum, you know that things are tough. So yeah, so anyway, this is the challenging part. I'm hoping that tomorrow will be better after I have a nice, good night's sleep. All I can think about is the mystery of the obelisk. Nobody's even mentioned that. I think we all know that's really what this is about. Like, it's not just this city that one is in, right? Secrets. So many secrets. What's the real purpose? Aliens, aliens, aliens. My first time being at the FDR Memorial. I think it's pretty interesting. Has some water features. It is now 7:40 at night, and I've been going since 11 on this trip yesterday with like 1 hour of sleep. And a good boy. This is pretty amazing. I've never been here before. I think this might be one of my new favorite memorials. I'm going to go home and look up if these are all actual quotes that he said, or if they're just like sentiments, but I'm thinking that they're quotes because I recognize a lot of them as being like actual quotes that he said. Really lovely. My friend says that if you come at night it's even more beautiful because everything's lit up, including the writing, so I would really like to see that. And I think this one is really powerful. I really appreciate how they have him like breaking out of the rock. I'll show you the front later. Our students each had like little cards and they recited parts of his famous speech, I Have a Dream speech. And I tried to get some footage, but there was a lot of helicopters, so I don't think I really got very much. And then along these walls, we have lots of the famous quotes. And I particularly love this one. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an incapable network of mutual, but a single garment of destiny that affects this one directly. When I taught second grade, we made a really fun Martin Luther King Jr. video on that.